Hello, I'm Joey Reddy and I'm running for class president. As president, I would make sure to take into consideration the thoughts and ideas of every student in our grade. I will work very hard to effectively lead student government during meetings and other events, especially prom. While I may not have much formal leadership experience, such as serving in student council and student government, I am a strong leader and I'll be a great president for our grade. I also believe that instead of being a hindrance, this lack of prior experience will allow me to provide new ideas and energy to student government. I have lots of ideas on how to help this school, and I hope you give me the chance to put these ideas into action. I am very passionate about leading us as a grade and putting in the work necessary as class president. I will especially work hard to raise money for prom and for senior year, something that previous administrations have failed to do. Good luck to other candidates. Thank you for your consideration and thank you for your votes.
Hi, I'm Julie Latai, and I'm running to be year president of our class. As you may know, I have been the president of our class for the past 2 years. In these 2 years, we have been successful in providing class apparel, more of which is to come soon, holding prosperous fundraisers, and raising a large portion of money for our class and for prom. There is still more progress to be made, and having the experience that I do, I know what steps need to be taken and how to take them to make sure our class remains successful. I've developed a strong relationship with our advisors and Mr. Sperling, and I've worked well with them along with other officers and students. I'm serious about putting in the time and effort that it takes to keep our class running, but also serious about making sure our class has fun along the way by making events like prom, the hypnotist show, and the senior cruise possible. I feel very comfortable speaking to others, whether it is making an announcement to our class, relaying information to our advisors, or reaching out to the organizations for our class. I'm responsible about being efficient while getting stuff done and done on time, and reliable in being proactive and receptive to what you guys ask for and have to contribute. I am also outgoing, approachable, and inclusive, making it easy for you guys to ask me questions or make suggestions, as well as for me to do my job in organizing tasks and plans for me and the officers with every endeavor. Next year would be my 3rd year as your president, and it would be easy for me to pick up running right where we left off this year. We already have fundraising and events planned for next year that I am ready to prepare on and act on if elected. Our class needs someone who knows what we need to do, how to do it, and who has the experience and connections in order to execute it. I know that I will not let you down in leading our class to another successful year in 2016-2017. Thank you, and please vote for me, Latai.
Hi, I'm Carolina Carr, and I'm running to be your Class of 2018 Vice President. As Vice President, I plan to work effectively and diligently alongside our class president and actively participate with the Student Council to involve myself in events to help the Class of 2018 and MHS as a whole. I promise to show up to every meeting and propose ideas that will benefit our class, and I won't make promises that I can't keep. It's tough to plan events for our whole class, but I believe I am organized enough and prepared to take on this challenge. This position comes with many difficult tasks, such as helping to plan our prom, but I promise to dedicate my time and energy to make this the best prom and other events for our class. I'm an easy person to talk to, so I can guarantee that my voice and yours will be heard. We only have 2 more years left at MHS, so it's important to enjoy this time as upperclassmen and bring our grade together to create events that will make this time unforgettable. Thank you and good luck to the other candidates.
Hey class of 2018, I want to thank you for re-electing me as our class's vice president this year. It has been a great year and I truly enjoyed representing our class's vice president and as a member of the student council. As a part of both the student government and the student council, I've had the opportunity to plan and participate in some great events and fundraisers. For example, CDMASC, the Can Drive, the Powder Puff, Pep Rally, and Spirit Week. Along with the other representatives in the student government, this year we are mainly focused on raising money for prom. We are planning on changing some of the aspects of prom in ways that will make it more enjoyable and selling class t-shirts at the end of the year. As you also may remember, we hosted bake sales at the football and lacrosse games. The experience of being a part of student government has made a large impact on me and has taught me how to be a responsible leader. I believe my role in student government is to be your voice and your advocate, and to make our high school experience as enjoyable as possible. I am here for you and I encourage you to continue to bring your thoughts and suggestions to me about how to make the class of 2018 the best it can be. We have an amazing class full of extraordinary students, and it is my job and that of the other student government officers to represent each and every one of you. I have lots of ideas and plans for next year. My focus is on fundraising for prom and scheduling fun activities for the class. Please know that as your vice president, I will always make myself available to listen to you and get your input. With this year almost behind us, my focus is to take all that I've learned in the past 2 years and use that knowledge to be an outstanding vice president for our class next year. I have the experience, the knowledge, and the willingness to continue all of the great work we have already done. I hope you re-elect me as your class's vice president for junior year. Thanks, and good luck to the other candidates.
How do you define the term secretary?
From my perspective, I would describe it as an individual who documents important, detailed information and effectively distributes this intelligence to others. This job requires organization, patience, and responsibility. I would be honored to receive the opportunity to embody these characteristics by continuing my role as the Secretary of the Class of 2018. I feel that I am prepared to again face this challenge because I have spent a lot of time throughout the previous years in Student Council as well as the past 2 years fulfilling the duties of this role. During my time as Secretary of our class, I have enjoyed working with other class officers in planning several successful events, such as the hot chocolate and donut sale, selling our fabulous Class of 2018 long-sleeve t-shirts, and participating in numerous other fundraising activities. With these events in mind, I also look forward to continuing the progress in our plans to release more class gear, create more fun school events, and raise money for our junior prom at Gillette Stadium. I am confident that I will be able to contribute to the success of our class. As a very intelligent foreign politician named Muhammad Ali Jinnah once orated, with faith, discipline, and selfless devotion, there is nothing worthwhile that you cannot achieve. This quote is an inspiration to me because Jinnah illustrates, if you work passionately and have strong values, then there is no limit to what you can accomplish. On that note, I look forward to an exciting and successful year. Thank you and good luck to all of the other candidates.
Good afternoon, Class of 2018. My name is Gideon Lung, and I am running for the position of Secretary to the Student Government. The basic job of the Secretary is to take detailed notes of the meetings and then make them public to the grade. One of the main reasons that I am running is to make sure that the student government is more inclusive. I want to change the student government from being a cliquey popularity contest and to making it into an effective tool to bring information to the grade. The Secretary must be outgoing, organized, and practical to be successful. I believe I have all these traits, along with strong relationships with teachers and administration, which will aid in my success if I am elected. I am confident and a problem solver, which is exactly what our grade needs to help us have the best years possible. I will make sure the actions of the student government are known to everyone. A second reason that I am running is to help raise money for our junior and senior prom. I am passionate and I will work hard to raise the necessary funds for these events and other fun activities. We also need to gain money to buy a school gift at graduation, and we do not want this to be lame. If we cannot raise enough money for our prom, there will be no money for us to have fun activities like ice cream socials and bringing in a food truck like the seniors did this year. I am dedicated to making the rest of our high school careers amazing and memorable, as they should be. To reach our fundraising goal for prom, a large chunk of our money comes from our class dues. The rest of this money is the responsibility of the class government to handle. I will work my hardest to gain this money. One way to do this is to go to local businesses and ask for donations. Most businesses will be happy to give us money in exchange for some sort of advertising in our prom. Another part of prom is the location, and as I said before, I want to make sure that the student government is accessible and inclusive. So in doing this, I would like to be able to give the grade the choice of choosing where the prom is this year. While it has typically been at Gillette recently, we have the option of putting it anywhere within reason. Some locations could be the New England Aquarium or a fancy hotel in Boston. Furthermore, if I am elected secretary, I will make sure our grade becomes more understanding of the happenings at MHS so we can really become united as we move onward together. I hope to improve the dynamic between everyone in this grade so that everyone can become less shy and more outgoing. I really hope our next 2 years will be fun and exciting and that everyone will come out of high school with amazing memories. Thank you for allowing me to speak and good luck to all the other candidates.